Yeeps Hide and Seek, a fun and popular VR game that most people love to play. But one thing people don't talk about in Yeeps is the forgotten features and things added into the game. From forgotten bugs, that sounded, why was I not able to say that? From forgotten bugs, all the way to some of Yeeps' most popular features and items just being totally forgotten and thrown away. These are all the secret and forgotten things inside of Yeeps Hide and Seek. Let's get into it. Number 1. Surprisingly, number 1 is the pets. And I say this because the pets aren't used much anymore. When they first came out, people were using them all the time to grind buck coins and grind levels. And I feel like pets are still pretty awesome. But I don't see a lot of new players or old players using these anymore because I don't know why they don't use them. I love the pets personally. They're just so cool. The reason I put these at number 1 is also because it's not too forgotten, and some people actually still use these things. So, let's move on to number 2 is something that not many of the newer Yeeps players remember, but if you're an OG to Yeeps, you'll remember and know exactly what I'm talking about. The Yeeps plushies and pets actually used to cost cotton to pull out, but as you can see, this costs nothing to pull out, but these two don't. They have changed it so it's actually free to pull out plushies and pets. It's also free to pull out your little plush items and accessories. But I think a while ago, Yeet plush used to be like 100 cotton to pull out, and pets it's like 200 or something. But I like that they changed it because now like it wasn't really necessary to make plushies and pets cost cotton if they don't really do anything but just sit there and look cool. Now to move on to number 3 is this hidden room. And no, I'm not talking about the room that is forgotten. I'm talking about the stuff in the room that's forgotten. Some of the maps inside this room were Yeeps 1.0 maps, and a lot of people just forgot that they even existed. For example, we got theater, to the top, and a whole bunch more of maps. Some of these are Yeeps 2.0 maps, but most of these maps were added in Yeeps 1.0 and are just super forgotten. RIP OG maps, you will never be forgotten. Number 4 on this list is the mobs. And some of y'all may be wondering, well, mobs are not forgotten. People use them every single day. I'm not talking about your everyday mobs, I'm talking about the mobs that people have just completely stopped using for some reason, but are still super cool. So, let's go show that. Some of these mobs are actually so forgotten that I had to go to free blocks to find them, because for some reason I don't own them. So let's go check out these mobs. There are 3 pretty forgotten mobs that were added into Yeeps Hide and Seek, and I'm gonna show them to you real quick. So, the first 2 are actually from the same biome. And those 2 are the armadillo, because I don't know why, but they just don't use this. I love the armadillo. It's freaking awesome. And then also the frilled lizard. I don't see a lot of people using this. I feel like it's pretty awesome. The scorpion spawn egg isn't in free blocks, and I don't own it, so I cannot really show it, but it is awesome. I put it in my lab video. Y'all should go watch that too. But now for the moment all of y'all have been waiting for, the 5th and final most forgotten thing inside of Yeeps Hide and Seek. And the final thing that I'm talking about is actually so secret, it's not even in Yeeps, but actually inside of the Yeeps game files. And I am talking about the base texture of some gadgets and objects. Some of y'all may know of this and seen it in different YouTube videos, but not a lot of people know that gadgets have base textures. Especially like the shoe and some other random things that I found. Me personally, I feel like the base textures of stuff is really cool, and the reason that they had to add the base textures of stuff is, I think it's because there were so many variants of that object, they just had to add a base thing, especially with stuff like the shoe. They definitely had to add a base texture for this because it was just, there's so many different variants of it. And the pets also have base textures, because there are so many different variants and types and colors of pets that they had to just add a base, like, thing. I feel like the base model is pretty cool, actually. Let me know what y'all think. That's the end, and I thank y'all so much for watching this video. It helps me out a ton. And bye, guys. Hope you have a great day, and see you hopefully in the later video. Bye bye.